It's me, Mario.
It's him. It's Mario.
Hello.
No, stop spinning, Mario. I want to grab you. I want to jiggle your cheeks. I want to squeeze those little cheekers. I want to stretch your ears out way too long. And then jiggle them. I want to pull your nose up too high. And make you go, ah! Throw away, yeah, you can make his head go. Ah! It's so down. Yeah. Why are we doing this to Mario? He's so stretched. Oh wait, we can like, yeah, we can make this go, I don't know, forward? Nah, we can't go forward too much. We can go that way. Can't pull his mouth out. Oh my god. Can't do that to Mario. That's a great Mario. I love this Mario. This Mario is my favorite Mario that we've ever done. That I've ever done. Looks like the channels are online, so we can get going. Could go there, maybe. But... Alright. Let's get into it. So this isn't my copy, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, technically it's mine. This was my my buddy's copy of Mario 64. He decided to one day get rid of a bunch of his N64 games, and this is the one that I ended up with. There's a couple other ones. I think he had like Blast Core and a few other games. But yeah. Man, we're gonna go ahead and just like hop into it. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. This isn't a speed run. I'm not a speedrunner. I do like this game though. I think it's very cool. I think it's great to play. I think Mario rocks. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. As Lakitu flies in here to the castle. I feel like I've pulled the band-aid off of Mario like pretty quick on the streaming channel. I immediately went, yep, alright, let's do Mario. You remember your first time playing this? Me too. I do too. I was I want to say I was 9 and it was at my cousin's house. They had an N64. I'd never seen Mario 64 before and I was like, holy, this is a cool game. I was a PlayStation 1 kid, so I didn't get to see much of it, but... Alright. Ciao, you've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via warp pipe. I'm not gonna read everything. It's Mario 64. We're just gonna go. I don't know the skip here. I wish I did. You were 8 and you were the only one in your family to beat it? That's pretty good. Yeah, I didn't beat it, but like I remember like they put me in front of it like for an afternoon, and like they were like, "How did you get to the lava place this fast?" And I was like, "I don't know." They're like, "Have you ever played this game?" No, this is fun. It's Mario. Like, I was a big Mario World kid, so big ba-bum. Whoa! But I never actually owned a copy of this myself. When I got a Nintendo 64, I mostly wanted it for like Zelda. Like the day I got a Nintendo 64, I asked a neighbor like, "Hey, can I buy all of your Zelda games?" And they went, "Yeah, sure, that's fine." That's what I was here for. Banjo-Tooie was my first Banjo game, so I. You know, that's the Banjo that I played first. My first Nintendo 64 rental was a Kirby Crystal Shards, and that game's sick. Tall Tall Mountains, your kryptonite. I'm the Big Bomb, Lord of all blasting matter. So this is running on Unreal 64. I got a line doubler. So we're actually playing on Unreal hardware through a capture card because I have a sick obsession with trying to make sure that all of this, you know, that I do on stream is on hardware. If it's not on a console, then, you know, it's not, but I can, so I will. Your first your first 64 rental was Mario Party. That's very cool. I had friends with Mario Party, so we would have Mario parties for a while. And then just get really sick of each other and stop playing Mario Party for a while. Yeah, there was like the Nintendo house that had like Smash 64, Mario 64, Mario Party, like all of the games. The parents were rich. Mario Party is the end of friendships. Yes, it is. Yeah, there was one, I think, pretty gruesome party that we had that we just kind of stopped talking to them afterwards. It just got a little too real. So the intention for us playing this is probably just 70 stars. I got too much other stuff that I want to play. Now that I got a line doubler, I'm thinking of playing like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1. Well, I'm going to be playing PlayStation 1 stuff soon because I'm getting a new like PlayStation 1 thing. That's going to be cool. And like this is such a good game. Like it's just really fun. The control is sick. Like playing on like an actual like 64 controller feels great. Now I gotta wait for this dude. GG Mary, thank you very much for those likes. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. I got scared that you were my real GG Mary for a second. I was like, oh no, she found me on TikTok. Bronx Artist, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that too. Hope you're doing well.
Here we go!
Race with the quick. Shoot to the island in the sky. We'll open it. We're not gonna do it. Well, I mean, we'll launch ourselves. We got 100 likes already on the stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love that people just come in and like my stream, you know, and show a way they do it. So anything's appreciated. Thank you very much for that. Ah, Beans did. I was too far to the I was too far to the left there. I was trying to get up to the chomp chomp. Chain chomp, sorry. If I don't say the names right, Miyamoto comes to your house and just hits you with a hammer. By law, he's allowed to. Shit. Shit. There we go. I looked away and we got up to 300. Thank you very much. Beans. I beansed it. If I bounced off at that and died, I would have laughed so hard. So hard. You resemble Dan Harmon a bit. Please don't take that the wrong way. He's one of my favorites. How dare you? No, that's okay. He's actually a pretty cool dude. That's one of the nicer things that people have told me that I look like. The other night, somebody was like, "Aren't you that guy from Teen Mom?" And that one kind of hurt, honestly. I don't know what that person's deal was. I've gotten a lot of Jack Black, which I guess for this game is kind of fitting. Now it is, you know. It's funny looking back at Jack Black's like old commercials that he's made for like he did like some Atari commercials. Ship off Womp's block. I think you can just pop up here, right? It's only because of the beard and hair. Yeah, that's okay. Kenny G, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, as long as I don't look like the other Rick and Morty guy, like I'll take it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Mario. Dan Harmon's good. I've watched a lot of Community, but not all of it. And I really want to because that show's awesome. He had his D&D game that he did for a little bit there, and that was actually a really fun show, that like animated D&D campaign that he was doing. If you haven't seen it, like check it out. It's actually like a lot of fun. Why? Why? Why did that happen? Any other run, it made you interested in D&D? Yeah, it was so good. It was like, it wasn't like, it was Harmon Quest, that's what it was. Yeah, Harmon Quest was really fun. I am going to... I'm just gonna let it slowly take me since I've already like fallen off twice. I used to play D&D a long time ago, way too long ago. It's been a while since I've played. Like I've played some of 5th edition, but I played a lot of 4th edition. Where am I? Where's Mario? One more. Yep. Is that a glitch? Yes. Is that cheap? Yes. I still want to learn. It looks like improv, and I'm pretty good at that. Like, honestly, the most fun I've ever had with D&D is the moments where you're not just doing the roll, you're not rolling dice. Like, just the off-the-wall improv is tons of fun. There are other, like, role-playing games besides D&D out there. That kind of, like... that kind of, like, offer greater role-playing. Like, if you're not into the whole, like, wizards and stuff, you can look into, like, Vampire the Masquerade, and I think you'll probably have, like, just a good enough time with it. Speedy, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well.
Here we go!
Speedy. There's a lot of board games that I play with my friends too, and like one of my board game buddies, I should have just picked stage 3. Oh well. He really likes playing just improv. He like completely skips mechanics just so he can pretend that his little guys are doing something outside of the rules. It's funny, it's fun, it's not a problem, but sometimes that's not what I'm there with a board game for, you know? I don't want the Monopoly man to like role play that he's like trying to actually fight capitalism or some shit, you know? But I see we got up to 1,000 likes already. That's very fun. Very cool. I appreciate it. Like, that's why I like streaming here. I'm streaming in other places too. But like the TikTok streams are my favorite right now. Like, you guys are like the coolest to talk to. Everyone's so fun. It makes sense, yeah.
Here we go!
There was a board game that we were playing. Is it like Betrayal at House of Haunted Hill or something? Where he was playing like this old dude with a shotgun, and he would just like run in with some one-liner and just like. Like, it was just like completely like not what the game was supposed to be, but it was still fun. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, there's a long time I was like, I don't want to go on TikTok. You know, I was being like, like I thought it was like too good for it or something, which, it's not true. Not like the streaming part of it. Like, I just didn't want to like get addicted to like doing a bunch of reels or anything. But you're a black kid from Queens, New York, and we're talking board games. Yeah, that's fine. Board games are for anyone. Like, I've had like some of like the coolest experiences just playing with like just pickup groups or like randoms, like just anywhere. So good. What I'm doing here. I don't know what's optimal. Again, I'm not a speedrunner for Mario 64. I just like playing Mario 64. So, what's optimal is just like whatever I'm in the mood for, baby. We're gonna let it roll. Just cool to find community. It is. Like, that's like the hardest part about trying to stream other places is like I'm there for, I'm streaming hours at a time. And just like there's no like discoverability. There's no way to like find a community of like people that want to see the games that I play. I'm playing this right now, but we've been playing a lot of Zelda Twilight Princess on my streams, and like just seeing other people like have all these like really cool experiences with like their favorite Zelda has been like really, I don't know, like heartwarming, like really, really interesting. I'm glad like people are here to talk to me. Is like really all I care about.
Here we go!
Did I not get enough to go through the, Let's do Bowser. I've beaten this game, I think, 16 stars once. That's the lowest amount I've done. No!
Mamma mia!
You've never played Mario 64? Oh, man. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you have the online service, like, just play it, it's free. You played every single one except 64? Nah, yeah, if you have a Nintendo Switch, and you have that Nintendo Switch Online Pass, like, it's worth playing. It's just fun. Like, if you've played all the other ones, you might as well check this one out. I do want to get back into some of the Mario RPGs, like Paper Mario, or like the Thousand Year Door. Those ones are really cool. The story in those is very fun. Just gonna take it a little slow. "64 days were filled with GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, and Conker's Bad Fur Day." Conker's Bad Fur Day is a good game. That one's good. Yeah, we did a bunch of GoldenEye also as a kid. There was a lot of like slappers only matches. My nephew and niece got a 64 from like their brother-in-law or something. I don't remember what the deal was. But they were like, "Oh, come check out this game. It's about James Bond." I was like, "Oh, I know this game." Oh. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 is the last Nintendo 64 game in North America. That's a good fact. I didn't actually know that. It always felt like it's a late game. Like a Madden or something, Really? He hurts if he bounces? Weird. Or like a WWF Nitro Wrestling or something. Come on. Did it. I've never played a Tony Hawk on the 64. That feels like a weird console to me for some reason to play a Tony Hawk game. But that's just because I was such a big PlayStation guy. Madden NFL 08 was the last North America for GameCube. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense that that's the last game for the GameCube. The Wii was getting, like, Just Dances, like, way late. Up until, like, the early 2010s, right? Like, they were getting, like, Just Dances forever. NFL 09 was the last one for the original Xbox. That's cool. PlayStation for me was Castlevania Symphony Night. Dude, I am right there with you. Castlevania Symphony Night is my favorite game on the PlayStation 1. I used to got, oh man, I was into glitch hunting really bad. I I was like getting like, you know how like the max is like 200.6%? I got my save file up to like 230 or 40 or something like that, just because you can like glitch under the walls and then like push our Alucard down a little bit. But thank you for those likes. We're at 1.2K. That's very cool. Thank you, thank you. If you ever have a chance, man, you gotta play the Symphony of the Night randomizer. I can't recommend that enough to people. If you like Symphony of the Night, you'll love, you know, them randomizing where everything is. It's so much fun. FIFA 14 was the last North American PlayStation 2 game. Yep, that makes sense. Hey, Trojan Horse, what's the last PlayStation 2 game in South America? Yeah, it was part of this old community. I don't know if it still exists, but it was like the, what was it, World Beyond Walls or something like that. Yeah, it was just like a bunch of guys like on GameFAQs where we were all just trying to like push our map percent like as high as possible. FIFA 14 was exclusive to South America and Europe. Ooh. This ain't good. The last ever game was PES 2014. Last game, Europe only on PS2 in 2013. That's cool. Very, very cool. Me and Trojan Horse have become my new best friends tonight. Hell yeah. Love to hear that. Pro Evolution Soccer, yep. That's a Konami game. When Konami used to make video games. I love Konami. I hate Konami. Swim Mario? FIFA 15 was the last FIFA game for the Nintendo Wii. Yeah, but what was the actual last Wii game? Like, it was Just Dance, like, 2016 or something, right? Wait. I don't remember how you get the... How do you get them out? Oh. Oh! Please. 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 North America, it was Just Dance 2020? No way! They got all the way to 2020 for Wii? That's crazy. That's insane. Let's go. Yeah, we've been playing a bunch of Wii on the channels, so we'll probably play more Wii at some point. PS3 only got up to 2018. Wii U... See, that's insane. That's so crazy that the Wii U stopped getting games before the Wii. Oh, what a sad console. Trojan Horse, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'm still in shock about that, honestly. Like, it kind of like blew my mind with that one. The last physical Wii U game was Shakedown Hawaii. Oh yeah, I remember those Shakedown games. Shakedown Hawaii came out on like everything. Like, I think it even got like a... Didn't it get like an Atari release or like Like they did a demake or something and like brought that to like a bunch of lower consoles also. Older consoles. Why don't I remember how to get through it? This can't be it. Thunder in the Tree. The Wii port was exclusive to Europe because Nintendo of America couldn't distribute Wii games. Yeah, sounds right. I wonder if it was it because of like a licensing thing though, or did they just like physically didn't have the DVDs anymore or something, so they couldn't distribute them. They didn't have the stuff anymore to make Wii games. Yep, that makes sense. Why, Mario? I know I'm controlling you, but why'd you do that? Wait. Why are you out now? Why is the eel out? What did I do? I didn't do anything different. Whatever. It also got a PS3, Nintendo 3DS, and PlayStation Vita. Oh, come on. Was it that first one? I even touched it.
Mamma mia!
I hate the swimming stages. They're so bad.
Let's go!
PS3 physical game came out in 2022, almost 16 years after PS3 came out. Jeez. Like, honestly, the fact that, yeah, that there's a PS3 game that came out in the year 2022 is pretty intense. That is actually, like, crazy. I have a PS3, but I'm trying to see if my dad will give me his PS3. He had one of those PS3s that, the launch ones that let you play the PS2 games on it, so I'm trying to see that if I can get that from him. So it was this one, right? It was. Give me the air, please. I believe for PS1, the last game in North America was FIFA Soccer 2005. Yep. Which came out in 2004. Right. Yep. Yeah, I know, like in at least for the PS2, that the Brazilian market for held on for a long time with the PS2. It was nuts. But I'm glad to hear the PS. Like I don't know. I don't remember. I think the last PS1 game I bought was Chrono Cross. And that's because I got it on clearance at an EB Games before it went out of business. Tectoy is still manufacturing the Genesis and Master System in Brazil under license from Sega. Yeah, that sounds right too. There was an interview or something recently by the blog Time Extension. And they were talking about how manufacturing in Brazil for some of the Sega stuff was pretty interesting, and like the president at that time was trying to get a black and white Game Gear, and just Sega of Japan said no, you're not allowed to do that. But like I know like the market was just like so big that they were willing to like have a completely brand new handheld made for them during the Game Gear era, just so they could like try to compete with Game Boy, and for as low cost as possible. It was really fascinating. Oh my! Can the eel come out to play? The fog's gone. Did you know gaming that the fog goes away when you beat the first level? And never comes back? That's the most sensical Did You Know gaming fact I've ever done. Last NES game in North America was Wario Woods. I did know that, yeah. It was the only NES game to have an actual ESRB rating? Really? Okay. Just gotta, like, swim in front of the eel? I do. Oh, no. Please, touch one? Oh, thank you, Mario. I didn't know about the ESRB rating, though. That's fascinating. That's really cool. I mean, the ESRB rating only came around because of games like Mortal Kombat, right? And plumbers don't wear ties. The game came out when the ASRB was being rolled out. Yeah, so that was like, what'd you say, 94? Yes. That makes sense. Kind of good with with those levels. I don't want to swim anymore. I remember watching C-SPAN for a little bit, way back in '94. Like it's like one of my earliest memories of them talking about just Mortal Kombat. It was a weird time. It was big in the news. That's for sure. That's NES. NES game in Europe was Lion King in 1995. Oh, if you fly too far, he's just gone. Last NES game in Europe was Lion King in 1994. What is the Lion King NES? I've never actually played that game. Wait, hold on. Did that game have a North American release and it was just delayed in Europe? I don't think I've ever played NES Lion King. I didn't even know that was a thing. If you gun to my head, I didn't even know. The NES port never came out in North America because it was dying. It wasn't dying as much as, like, you know, the Super NES was out, right? And Nintendo of America shifted their focus on promotion for that instead. gotta try that. I really want to play that version now. I want to know what it's like. I bet it's bad. It's also an NES port of the Sega. What do you mean they made an NES port of the Sega version of Aladdin? That's weird. Oh, that's weird. So it gave him a sword in the NES? Wow. Super NES, your favorite game was Super Metroid? Yeah, that's a great one. I love Super Metroid. I have a story where, like, that was my first original stream that I ever did, back in, like, '98 for my friends, because they wanted somebody to beat that game for them, so they basically paid me in, like, food and, and drinks so I could beat Super Metroid for them. Love that game. For me, I think my favorite is, A Link to the Past. I know, a very standard choice, standard answer, but... I was the original streamer. That's right. Yeah, like I was like the kid in the neighborhood that, like, if a game was too hard, you just had to ask me. Could you come beat this game for me? Like, one of the most brutal things, and I did it as an accident, is somebody asked me to play this game, Mario 64, and, like, help them get the last of the last of the Star Swarm, and I did. Like, I helped them get it, and then I was like, okay, haha, I'm gonna erase your file, as like a mean joke, because, you know, it was kind of mean. I can't reach it. And I accidentally did it. I accidentally deleted their version. I felt so bad. I was like, oh no, I was joking. I'll rebeat it for you, I promise. Nah, I'll just start from the top. I felt so bad. Like, if I ever meet that guy again, like, if I ever go back home, and they're still, like, his family's still living there, I really got to apologize. Like, it was the meanest thing They were so sad. Last Game Boy game in North America was Pokemon Yellow. Sure. Did I beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Project in Manhattan? No. Or Project Manhattan? I did not. I loved Turtles as a kid, but I never actually played a lot of the Turtles games. Yeah, thank you for those likes. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Last Game Boy Color game was Sorcerer's Stone. Sure. I understand that, yeah. That sounds right to me. Now, I've beaten the Turtles arcade game co-op with a buddy. but like any of like the single player ones, like I was never really into. I was mostly just a beat 'em up guy for Turtles. Like that, Simpsons, the Dungeons and Dragons beat 'em up's actually very cool. The popular one was too. Yeah. Last DS game was Big Hero 6. DS, Big Hero 6, huh? Why? Why is it Big Hero 6? Why did Disney think that was okay? Dude, Simpsons Arcade is really, really cool. I heard a rumor that there like might be a new Simpsons Arcade game coming, because there's supposed to be that new movie that's coming, and after all the Fortnite stuff, Simpsons at an all-time high for video gamers. Atari 2600's last game was in 1992. Okay. What game? What game was it? Because that still worked on the, what, the 4800? You could still put in the Atari 2600 games? You know we're gonna do it. If you don't know what it is, we're gonna do it. One of the Ataris was backward compatible with the 2600. I think it's the 4800. Like, I bought a 4800 just because of that fact. I think it was a 4800. I can go check. Found my precious, precious baby. Yeah. The precious, precious baby. Would be a shame if anything happened to it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The last game was Acid Drop, Europe only in 92. The last batch of North American games were 91. Okay. Big penguin race. Hey Mario, let's race. Got 1.3K likes, very, very cool. Love to see it. I've always thought that Mario 64 like plays bad. Like when most of my like time playing it is like with an emulator. But when you're playing on the actual console itself, like these controls are like really tight. They feel really nice to play. Artie, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Playing some Mario 64. And Raging. Good game. It is a good game. I love it. Yeah, we're actually playing on real hardware, you know, so just The controls feel like just very nice. I hope the quality's okay. Like, I know like capturing the 64 can be a little frustrating. It can be a little blurry. I think it looks okay. There was going to be a port of Nintendo 64 for the 64 disc drive that never released. It was always interesting to hear that they were going to release stuff for the for Ocarina of Time for the disc drive. Like they were going to let you like do a dungeon maker or something, which just never came out, but that would have been really cool. Please. That sucks. That sucks. Oh well.
Game over.
Where am I from? I'm from the West Coast of the United States.
Okie dokie.
I grew up on the beach in San Diego. Uh-oh, you want to ask me something? Uh-oh, Chad, we might get a butt. If you can make some arts for my channel... Oh, no thank you. There was a Sega CD version of Aladdin with more levels, but never released. Has it been released since? Have they actually done any kind of like releases since? Because there's been like a lot of unreleased games that have come out. Like, a developer found the disc copy or something in a sock drawer or something. He yells at you for doing this, right? Like he says you cheat if you go this way. No, it was never it wasn't even put into production? Alright. I'd love to see that though. That would be interesting. I win, you lose. How far back does this put us? I'm just right here. Okay. What's really weird is the new, what are they called? The mod retros? That's the Oculus Rift guy, Palmer Lucky. He has a new hardware version of the Nintendo 64 that he's releasing. Because Analog just released their Analog 64, which does look really cool. I have the Analog Pocket, but I'm not going to buy the 64 one right now. It's just very expensive right now. But yeah, Palmer Lucky's releasing this mod Retro 64, and they're supposed to be releasing new 64 games for it. And like some unreleased stuff that never came out, they said they got the rights to. Broke my record. Or did.
Here we go.
I don't know how I feel about them releasing new 64 games that only work on like one specific like weirdo's console. Like, I don't know why we're gatekeeping retro emulation if it's starting to get to that point. Like, I'm not a big fan. We could do without that, I think. For what it's worth. The Atari 2600 port is the same plug for the Genesis controller. It is, yes. I've actually used the Genesis controller on the Atari 2600. It's a much better controller. When all you have is the paddle controller, yeah, it's much nicer. Hips. Hips. Hate this bunny. Got him. Off screen even.
Here we go.
Very good. You get a mix-up so you don't get bored. The last VHS release was A History of Violence. Oh. Huh. What year was that? I'd have to guess 2006. Okay. Yeah. 400. It goes for $400. Is it because I wonder if it's because like there's actually like that little that they actually released for it. Only so many copies, or is it just because of the fact that it was probably both, right? Like they probably only made so many and nobody bought it because who was buying, VHS tapes in the 2006. Axelroar.exe, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. The last Pixar VHS was exclusive to Disney Movie Club, and it was Cars, and it goes for $10K in 2007? I've heard that fact about... Actually, yeah, I've heard that fact that Pixar... that Cars was the last VHS tape. Nobody's ever said what you just said. Nobody's actually ever said that it was the Disney Movie Club. Just the fact that it was the last one. That kind of changes things. That doesn't count. Gave people the choice of the DVD or VHS.
Here we go.
Oh, that's the last one? I didn't realize we accidentally aced the last one. Wait. I thought it said it was number 8.
Let's go.
Guess so. I'm not gonna lie and pretend that I would also pick the VHS copy. Like in 2008, no, I wouldn't pick the VHS copy of Cars. I would also pick the DVD. The DVD. So I wouldn't have made $10,000, There might be Up or Toy Story 3 VHS tapes in South Korea. Because they lasted till 2010? That's crazy. Why? Like, it only seems crazy just because of, the home of Samsung, Like, why was it? That's insane. That's really crazy. There is even a 2 VHS release of James Cameron Avatar? Oh, because that came out in 2009, right? 2-part VHS. Wait, what's the stage? Inside the pyramid. So, like, you can have your double copy of Titanic next to Avatar? That's pretty good. James Cameron's an interesting guy. Like, all of his, like, sub stuff and, like, everything that he's done for, like, Avatar, it's really fascinating. It's not something I'd ever want to do myself. You know, being a sub like that, or release the movie Avatar. Not looking forward to, what is it, Blood and Ash, or Fire and Stone, Brimstone, or something? Why? Why? Mario. It was released in 2009, yeah. I took my buddy, my roommate, to go watch Cars for Christmas. That was his Christmas movie. His girlfriend just broke up with him, and he was like really depressed. So I was like, all right, man, I'll go watch Avatar with you. Don't worry, I'll be your date for Avatar. And then we got out of it, and I was just like, dude, that was just Ferngully. Why did we come see this? I just can't believe they're still making Avatar movies. You know, that we're up to 3. It would be, I'm not saying I hope it fails, but I'm kind of hoping that they stop after this one if it doesn't do well, and like James Cameron writes his Avatar book. I think I would actually read a book about the Avatar universe more than watch the movies. They're okay. There was actually a demo tape of Cinderella 3 released in 2007 for retailers. It mentioned it getting a video and DVD release, but it only got a DVD release in North America. Okay. But why? I mean, the answer's money. Who was the CEO of Disney by that point? It wasn't Michael Eisner anymore, right? Oh, come on. Is actually the only time the 2006 to 2022 Disney Picture logo was ever on a VHS tape in North America. Bob Iger, that's right. It was Iger. Like, I'm talking like I know Disney CEOs, and like the only reason I actually even know them is because of Defunctland. He was talking about. Come on. I just hold A. But yeah, Defunctland, I think, like, taught me who the Disney CEOs were in the 2000s. Yeah, I'd say. The South Korean Ratatouille and WALL-E VHS tapes are the only way to see the films in full screen. Like a 4:3 ratio? What does that look like? Hey, Scorching Roids, we're probably just gonna do 720. Or, wow, 720. Yeah, you know, the new 70, sorry. We're gonna do the 70. I got a lot of other stuff to play. I was just in the mood to play Mario. More than actually, you know, trying to get 100% in Mario again. 720 would be diabolical, I agree. I'm sure there's a ROM hack that, like Simple Flips or someone has has played that has like 720. Scorching Words, thank you for that follow. Thank you, appreciate that. They're actually open mats, so they showed more picture in a 4:3 and not pan and scan. Radio X1, thank you for that like. Appreciate it. Oh wait, we got up to we did, didn't we? We got up to all my stuff. Where's my goals? Wait. Why is that up so high? My alerts and stuff got... Huh? Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Yeah, you got us up to 60. 60 followers. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very cool. I'm excited for 100. We're gonna get it. I heard TikTok gives you 2 scoops of ice cream if you get up to 100 followers. You do 16 star speedruns and it drives you crazy. I've thought about 16... like, I've done it once. I've done a 16-star run once. Not for a speed run, just to say that I did it, you know? And it was a lot of fun. Oh, thank you for that heart. That was cool. Thank you, thank you. Did it show up? Are alerts just not showing up for some reason? Gotta be, right? My movement's pretty dang good. Thank you. We're playing on actual original hardware tonight. I got a I have a line doubler, so you know I can actually come on, capture with the original hardware. So use Tickfinity. I've heard of Tickfinity. I don't actually know what that is though. Oh, you know what? It's because I have voice meter not giving me audio on channel 1. There we go. So maybe it came through. Wait. Why did you get stuck? Why did you get stuck?
Let's go.
Yeah, it's been a really long time since I've played this game. First of all, period. Like, but I don't know. I like this game. Do we have to do something specific for these? I thought we had to like crush them. Let's see. Am I going crazy? What is happening? As frustrating as it is, it's my favorite game, that in Final Fantasy VII. Dude, oh, man, Final Fantasy VII's so good. That new speedrun where they are getting onto the northern continent on disc 1, like right after Midgar, is some of the, like, the most insane tech I've ever seen. But it also makes me go like, yeah, I'm never running this. It's so crazy. Please. I don't want to do the stage anymore. I don't want to do the stage. I'm out of here. I'm going to. I'd rather do scorching hotlands or whatever. Lethal lava land. That's what it is.
해고.
There's no reason to get that guy. Oh, I'll come back for that. Okay. After the first floor, the levels start to get rather undesirable. Yeah, that is the thing. The first floor levels are just like, they're so tight and well designed, like they were definitely made probably after a lot of the other levels were made. I mean, that might not be true, may be true, but they just feel like more cohesive. And like, yeah, levels like this just feels like they put a bunch of polygons like just kind of out in the world, just on a bunch of lava. What if we didn't do that? TikTok clock and Rainbow Rite are nightmares. Yep. Yes, sir. Come on. No way. Is it these guys? Are these the bullies you gotta get out of here? No, it's up there. Right? Oh man, it's been so long. It's these guys? Okay. Stop. 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 Yeah, there's one. Jump kick. There's the one bully star, and then this one, you boil them first and the big one comes down. That's right, yep. There's that one. What was that? There we go. Man, I remember a faster way to do this. Maybe I just got to be more aggressive with it. Oh well. Whatever, we got it.
Here we go.
Well, wait, that wasn't... Oh. Oh, okay. Is the other one this way? Was I right going this way that first... How long have I been streaming? It's a... it's a complicated answer. Technically, I've been a streamer since 2009. But I've just recently come back to, like, streaming a lot more frequently. I started streaming before, you know, as we say, the purple site was called the purple site. I used to stream on a place called livestream.com, and then that got, then our stream got shut down there, and then we went over to well, by the time we went over, Justin became Twitch, but yeah, I've been streaming a long time. But I've been, like, for the past couple months, I've been streaming a lot more time, like a lot more. Just started last year in winter, and you don't stream much these days. Yeah. Thanks, work. Yeah, I get that. Like, I am at, like, a kind of a lull with,
Let's go.
wait, what was this? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm in a lull with work, so I have a lot more free time, like, after work, that I don't have to worry about it. I work from home, so I don't have to also worry about, like, travel time, like, eating into, like, time I could be doing something else. Oh, you're on third shift? Oh, dude, that sucks. For 12 days before you're off? Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I used to work third shift at a call center for GoDaddy.com, the domain website. It was a lot of, like, sleeping all day, waking up at, like, 7 or whatever, and then, like, just kind of, like, sad lunches in my car at, like, 3 in the morning from the gas station. I hated it. I was pretty miserable, and that job stressed me out. I apparently talked a lot in my sleep during that time too. Like I was doing customer support calls in the middle of the night. But glad you found something better for yourself. Yeah. I don't know if I would call my job like, I'm glad that I can work from home. It's nice, and I can only do that because COVID changed, you know, how my work operated, where they just kind of went like, oh yeah, we don't need people in the office all the time. But yeah, that could be something that changes someday, and I would hate it if it did. That's why I'm streaming, so if anything does change, I can just keep on streaming instead. That would be cool. That would be the dream. Remember that furlough weeks we had for that at my last job? Talk about being broke.
Let's go.
My sister's in the military, and just like her being like, yeah, you know, we thought we might have to go to a food bank for food for a while. Like, thankfully, like, her and her partner, like, were able to get through it, but... Like, my landlord worked for the park services at the time. And he was like, yeah, I'm kind of quitting that because I'm not getting paid. I'm just becoming a real estate guy now. Come on. You had a $50 paycheck on 2 weeks a couple of times. Post my stuff on Facebook, says Fiero. You know, I actually did. I have Reels or TikTok Shorts that I've been making, and just today, I started posting those to Facebook also when I post on Instagram. Do people stream on Facebook? Is that a platform that people actually go to? No. Really? Weren't they trying to poach people? I feel like that was a thing. They were trying to poach some of the big streamers, and a lot of them took it and then left. Not as popular as this, Purple and Red. Yep. That makes sense. But my favorite platform right now has been TikTok. I love streaming for you guys. I think a lot of you are like really sweet. You guys are like really awesome to talk to, and you actually, I don't know, like there's actually discoverability here. Oh man, what a question. Do you think Princess Peach ever let Mario coom? It's... Oh man!
Game over.
That's crazy! Love it. Dickhawk has great discoverability, but the censorship is wild. Yeah, I put on the beeper. I don't know how well it works because I don't hear when the beep happens. So I don't know if I just got beeped out. But I am being like, I don't know. I'm trying to be a little TOS friendly with some of the stuff that I talk about. It works, you heard it earlier? Yeah. Like, I'll check my stream afterwards, and it's like, you cussed 4 times, buddy. Don't do that. I gotta watch the replay on that one. Family friendly is the way to go. I get it. I hate that. I swear a lot, haven't got my PP slapped yet. They didn't flatten your your dick. That's what I'm worried about. It's gonna be 4 o'clock and they're just gonna get the rolling pin out. Yeah. But I don't know. I hate the internet. The way that like a lot of like self-censoring happens now. I grew up like going to like Newgrounds, you know. I went to like GameFAQs, I went to like message boards and stuff like early 2000s. And there was some censorship, sure. Not saying, you know, there wasn't. But Fiero, thank you for following. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. You got hate speech? Because you said something was I'm not gonna say it, I guess it was dumb? That's crazy. But I mean, I get it. I guess if we can have AI just like speak for us, you know, maybe it's just gonna change the words that I'm saying someday, you know? That would be weird. Again, I do like it. I do like this platform more than I thought I was going to. Can we... Oh, what's the best way to make this jump? I'm sure it's coming soon. It might. I mean, there's a reason why, like, one of the games I'm heavily considering playing is Metal Gear Solid 2. You haven't tried Purple Sight other than a test run with OBS? So like I'm blasting out to everywhere. Like everywhere you see on the bottom, like I'm effectively streaming right now on that platform. But I've been on that site a long time. Good shell. That's the best shell in the history of Mario 64. And I don't care. I'm just gonna tank that. I like it. I do like streaming over here on this site, but there's no discoverability. The only chatter I've had in my chat was a bot trying to get me to buy art from them. It's down here, actually. You know, so it's just hard to like have people to talk to, and it's a lot of just like talking to yourself on that platform. And like I'm just like rapidly finding here, like, oh no, like every night I've been online. Every time I come on live, there's like somebody new, like willing to like just hang out with me and like chill while we play like Mario or Zelda or you know, other games. Like there was a while I was playing Silent Hill during October for Spooky Month. And I wasn't doing that here, and I got like no views. And I think that like actually people would have really liked it over here. As long as like the content was okay. I don't know if that's something I would have to worry about. If a game that is rated by the ESRB, you know, are they gonna get weird about the content of those games, especially with like Silent Hill 2 and I don't know, Shattered Memories. I do want to try out that new Silent Hill 2, though. I haven't played the remake yet. I got the, for PS Plus, they gave it out to everybody. So I really want to play that before, I don't know, they take it down. But yeah, I could see it being the case, too. That they can just decide, like, oh, well, there's drug in-game. You can't do that. You can't have a medicine in the game. What? Isn't even that high. High up. Mods. High up. As in tall. Alright. Well, I think this one, once we get it, I think it is going to be my last star of the night. It is getting a little late for me. I gotta get going. I do have work in the morning. Which means I just have to, you know, roll out of bed in time to actually get online. Down, 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 down. Thank you. Or, wait, are we, is it 20? Oh! Bastard man. If it's 25, I might go do the Bowser fight first. I do love the fact that it's actually pretty hard to see low poly Mario on the line doubler. Like I feel like I am getting the intended version of this game, you know? Like it's funny playing the Switch version of Mario 64 because it those pre-record streams get me. Send me a galaxy and I'll feed my fish. It's awful. Send me a donut and I can eat for another week. It's a looping video. Yeah, like some of the weirdest lives that I've seen, like just scrolling through, are just like the people that are just shouting, like, just words, like, comic book, comic book, comic book. Like, he wasn't even getting anything. You know, he wasn't getting any likes or anything, or gifs. It was just a man just shouting constantly, and it just scared me more than anything. I'm too old for this. I can't handle that. Or gifts with the fire pellets that stacks of cups that are held up by what? Gifts with fire pellets that stacks of cups that are held up by hidden metal rods. Are we carnival gaming gifts on this platform on TikTok? That's what we're doing now? That's wild. That is crazy. Oh, you know, if you give me enough roses, you could throw a ball into the basket. So anyway, if you want to give me roses for streaming Mario 64. That's funny though. All right, well, that is going to be it for Mario tonight. I am going to get going. But I do want to thank everyone who came out tonight. Had a good time. I'm loving Mario 64. Playing on an actual Nintendo 64, like the game actually does play better than any emulator or anything I've played in years. Like it feels such like a solid game. Like they designed it really, really well. But all right, I'm gonna let you guys go. So, Scorching Roids, thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for chatting with me. If you see me online, feel free to show up. You know, I'll be here. You know, I'll be on this platform. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, I watch Power Rangers with my buddy. Unfortunately, that's our Power Ranger night. But I'm on other nights. So yeah, if you see me, come hang out. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a good night wherever you end up. And yeah, we will see you soon. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.